What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Inside Zone. Hey, look, I saw this headline and it made me want to post real quick just to say that the NCAA needs a commissioner, a legit pro commissioner, right? Because NFL has a commissioner, the NBA has a commissioner, Major League Baseball has a commissioner. Since college sports are now pro sports, essentially, they need a legit commissioner that's geared towards pro players and pro player issues. Even though college football is a feeder system to the NFL, it's by far the most valuable asset on most major college campuses today, right? From Power 5 schools all the way down to HBCUs, college football is generally reigns supreme in terms of revenue for these schools. If we don't have some type of consistency across the board, we're going to continue to see the wild, wild west in terms of college sports, right? Whoever has the biggest bag, the biggest support, is not about competition anymore. It's about who has the biggest booster club or the biggest booster in general, willing to drop a couple billion to help them compete. I think, your traditional powerhouses are going to continue to compete, the Ohio States, the Georgias, and the Alabamas, because they have the alumni and the boosters historically. But what's going to happen when you have a Howard University or you have a Southwest Idaho Community College squad that happens to drop a few million to get a solid starting 22 on defense and offense, and they start knocking off a traditional powerhouse like a Nebraska or an Ohio State, right? I know that's unreal, but you know what I'm saying, right? A non-traditional school with the money to buy the talent and for a year, a couple of renter players, and now they're playing with some of the biggest teams in the country. I think every team needs to be able to compete and win. I do think college football now needs a salary cap. They need a salary cap to make sure that everybody's playing under equal rules, or we're going to have the MLB where you're going to have the Yankees, the Dodgers, and then everybody else, right? And then also, I think the commissioner needs to come into play, because the Wild Wild West means you have crazy transfer portal decisions being made where kids are ruining their lives. I mean, you have one kid that's been in college football for 7 years now. Just saw he's a former quarterback at Georgia. I don't know where he just landed, but this is his 7th year in college football, COVID year and all. At the same time, you had kids opting out, heading into the playoffs with their team, choosing the transfer portal over competing for a championship. So look, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm just rambling right now, but I saw this and I saw SeatGeek as an NIL sponsor, and then I started thinking, what's going to happen when local gangster who has his money embezzled somewhere, it becomes a sponsor, or a local mobster, or a local whatever. It's going to get out of hand quickly. There's going to need to be some type of regulation, some type of consistency put in place. The players need to be paid. The days of players earning zero, college universities earning billions are over. Now that the playing field has been kind of even, now we need consistency. We need player advocates. We need a CBA, and you need a players union and a commissioner. So let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share. See you on the next one.